So welcome to my New Year's hike. This is my last hike for 2018. Today's the December 31, 2018. And I'm walking next to this lake in Sweden. I've got positive temperatures and there's no snow left on the ground from the last lot of snow, so I was pretty pleased about that when I was driving in, because I didn't really feel like driving in the snow over here because the roads they're just single lane dirt roads and they're not cleared for snow. So I've been over here before in minus 13 degrees back in 2016. And yeah, that was an earlier car I had, but I couldn't get up the hill because of all the ice and snow, so we had to get some of my fellow passengers out and push the car, but I'm on my own here, so I don't have any help. So I've decided this year to escape the all the New Year's celebrations, get away from the big city and all the fireworks. In Denmark they're allowed to shoot fireworks, all the private people, and they do it all night. So they do it already from as soon as it gets dark in the afternoon. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it gets dark here. And I guess the dads, they go out with their small kids just after they've heard the Queen's speech at 6 o'clock and fire off all these fireworks with the small kids, and then all the big kids go out at midnight and they fire off these fireworks all night, all the way up until the early hours of the morning. And I don't do it myself. I grew up in Australia where we the public aren't allowed to buy fireworks, so I haven't grown up with this culture. And even though I've been in Denmark for some 25-26 years, I don't think I'm ever going to get used to it. I don't like them. A lot of people get injured every year. They either lose an eye or lose both, lose a finger or lose all the fingers. So it's not good, and it costs society a lot of money. Not to mention the big mess that they make, and then a lot of people don't clean it up. So yeah, you can probably hear that fireworks is not for me. I don't mind it if it's professional people doing it and they put on a nice show, but I think they should leave it for the professionals. End of my little lecture. It's 1:30 p.m. December 31, 2018. Happy New Year. So I'm not far from camp now. I've been in this spot about a couple of years ago. Quite a nice spot next to the lake. I'll just turn this around so you can see the lake down there. And my camp spot is yeah, in that direction. So I don't think no one's going to be here, not this time of the year, so I'll have it all to myself. And I had it all to myself last time as well. It's lovely walking through here. So I'm all set up for the night now. It's a little bit of rain coming down, so it sort of ruined my plans a little bit. I wanted to do a fair bit of videoing, but doesn't look like I'll be able to do all the things I wanted to do. Anyway, this is where I'm camped. So I'm on the at a lake, and this is a little inlet here. And I'm on my own. There was actually a guy that just came by before in a canoe. But he's gone again now. So I've got this side all to myself. Then I'm going to make a hot chocolate now. So before I make my chocolate, I'll just show you around. This is my tarp tent notch, and it's got this partial solid inner. So inside here, that's my stuff sack pillow there. My pods. I've got Thermarest here, X-Therm, and I've got my lovely 450 gram of down here, my quilt from AS Tuckers, and some down pants. I've got my down jacket from Cumulus. I've got some booties here. They're also from Marco down in Spain. And some assorted things here. So I think I'm going to get hot chocolate on the go now. But this stove's pretty good. It's got the preheat tube on it, so in the winter time I don't have any problems. Bought it last year, so I used it last season. I was pretty impressed with it. It's pretty quick. I think it's starting to rain again. Some Cadbury's hot chocolate, tastes pretty good. So I'm camped right on this peninsula. Got the water all around me. Got a little fire going. Good morning. It's January 1, 2019. Happy New Year. I had a nice relaxing night. After dinner I sat around the fire and listened to a little bit of music, watching the fire. Had a little whiskey to celebrate the new year, and then I went off to bed at 8 o'clock last night. It rained and the wind blew a fair bit, but I was nice and toasty in my top tent notch, and my lovely little down quilt from Spain kept me nice and toasty. So I had a really good night. I had a different New Year's Eve, something that I've never done before, but I quite enjoyed it, and I got away from all the fireworks. I did actually hear some fireworks last night, but nothing compared to that in Copenhagen. In Copenhagen it's just non-stop all night. I just don't know. People, they just yeah, burn their money away. That's their choice, not mine. So I've got a bit of elevation now. I've got to get up to the top of this little rise here, and then I've got about 2.5 kilometers to the car. These rocks always fascinate me. In this section of Sweden here, Skåne, it's there's a lot of rocks here. There's a lot of rocks all over Sweden. When I was here a couple of years ago, and when I came through here yesterday and down this little path here, I don't even remember it, but I have walked over 1,000 kilometers now on Skåneleden, so if I can't remember some parts of it, then I think I'm forgiven. You see, we're getting up. You can hear I'm out of breath. Pretty out of form I am. That was a lake down there. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.